Have you ever wondered how much longer you might live after turning 70? It's a question we all start asking as the years go by, and the truth is, your body is already giving you some pretty clear signals. The key lies not in complex medical tests or expensive treatments, but in simple, everyday signs that can tell you a lot about your future. Some people in their 70s still feel vibrant, full of energy, and sharp, while others begin to slow down, battling health problems and fatigue. But what makes the difference? In this video, we're diving into 7 scientifically proven signs that predict how long you might live after 70. These aren't just guesses or myths, they're based on real research, patterns doctors have observed in people who live long, healthy lives. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your body, your habits, and your lifestyle to help you live a longer, healthier life. And most importantly, you'll understand what changes you can make right now to add years to your life. If this sounds like something you'd want to learn more about, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our videos. This could be the most important information you'll ever get, so stay tuned, and let's get started. The first sign is walking speed. One of the most powerful and simple indicators of how long you might live after 70 is your walking speed. It's not something most people think about, but studies have shown that maintaining a brisk, steady walking pace is directly linked to overall health, muscle strength, cardiovascular function, and even brain health. It's a reflection of how well your body is functioning as a whole. Take 2 people in their 70s, Joe and Frank. Both are 75 years old, but their walking habits are different. Joe walks every morning, maintaining a steady pace. He moves confidently, crosses the street without hesitation, and doesn't struggle when climbing stairs. His gait is fluid, balanced, and full of energy. Frank, on the other hand, used to be active, but over the last few years, he's slowed down significantly. He struggles to keep up with others, needs frequent breaks, and often feels unsteady on his feet. While Joe's walking pace suggests his health is still strong, Frank's declining speed could be an early sign of underlying health issues such as muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even early neurological decline. Why is walking speed so important? Simply put, your legs are the foundation of your body. When they start to weaken, your overall resilience and mobility begin to suffer. However, the good news is that walking speed is something you can improve with regular effort. If you've noticed a slowdown, don't ignore it. Start walking more often, incorporate light weights, or practice simple leg exercises to help build strength. The faster you move now, the longer you'll likely continue moving with ease in the future. Your walking speed is more than just a way to get from point A to point B. It's an early indicator of your future health and longevity. Sign 2, grip strength. The strength of your handshake or the way you grip objects might be a more significant predictor of longevity than you think. Research has shown that grip strength is one of the most reliable indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A firm, steady grip suggests that your muscles are strong, your circulation is good, and your nervous system is functioning well. Conversely, a weak or declining grip can signal muscle loss, frailty, and a higher risk of health complications down the road. Let's look at 2 78-year-old men, Robert and Walter. Robert has always prided himself on having a firm handshake. He stays active, does some light weightlifting, and has never had trouble opening jars or carrying groceries. Walter, on the other hand, has started noticing that tasks that once seemed easy, like opening a bottle cap or holding a heavy bag, have become more challenging. He brushes it off as just part of aging, but what he doesn't realize is that his declining grip strength is an early sign of muscle loss, which could make him more prone to falls, injuries, and a shorter life expectancy. Your hands are a reflection of your overall muscle health. When your grip weakens, it's often a sign that other muscles in your body are starting to lose strength as well. The good news is that grip strength can be improved through simple exercises. Squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or even carrying light weights can help maintain and rebuild grip strength. Don't wait until everyday tasks become a struggle. Pay attention to your grip today because it could have a significant impact on your health and independence in the years to come. Sign 3. Balance and standing on one leg. One of the most underrated signs of longevity in older adults is the ability to maintain good balance. Balance isn't something most people think about until it starts to decline, but it's actually one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live. Studies have shown that those who struggle with balance are more likely to experience falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. On the other hand, individuals who can maintain their balance well into their 70s and beyond tend to live longer, healthier lives. Imagine two women in their early 70s, Carol and Nancy. Carol has always been active. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can easily lift one foot off the ground for several seconds without wobbling. Nancy, however, hasn't paid much attention to her balance. When she tries to stand on one leg, she immediately starts tipping over and has to grab onto something to steady herself. This loss of balance isn't just an inconvenience, it's a warning sign that her coordination, muscle strength, and even brain function may be declining. Balance relies on a combination of strong legs, a sharp nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you notice yourself stumbling more often, feeling unsteady when turning quickly, or needing to hold onto furniture or walls for support, it's time to take action. The good news is that balance can be improved with practice. Simple exercises like standing on one foot for a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or practicing light Tai Chi can help rebuild stability. The earlier you start working on your balance, the stronger and steadier you'll be as you age. So, try this quick test right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without struggling? If not, don't panic, but do take it as a sign that it's time to prioritize balance exercises to ensure you stay steady and resilient in the years ahead. Sign 4. Sleep patterns. Your sleep quality is not just about feeling rested, it's a direct reflection of your overall health and longevity. As we age, good sleep becomes even more crucial, as it's during this time that our bodies repair themselves, strengthen our immune systems, and clear out toxins from our brains. In fact, research shows that people over 70 who consistently get high-quality sleep tend to live longer and healthier lives. On the flip side, those who struggle with sleep have a higher risk of memory decline, heart disease, and weakened immune function. Consider the cases of Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry has a consistent bedtime, sleeps around 7 hours each night, and wakes up feeling refreshed. He stays active and sharp throughout the day. Bill, however, tosses and turns throughout the night. He wakes up multiple times, struggles to fall asleep, and often feels exhausted even after a full night's rest. Over time, this lack of quality sleep catches up with him. Bill experiences brain fog, daytime fatigue, and even changes in his blood pressure, all linked to his poor sleep. If you find that you wake up frequently during the night, have difficulty staying asleep, or feel exhausted even after hours in bed, don't brush it off. These disruptions in sleep are signals from your body that something might be wrong, whether it's stress, poor diet, lack of physical activity, or even an undiagnosed condition like sleep apnea. The good news is that sleep quality can be improved. Small changes like reducing screen time before bed, sticking to a consistent sleep routine, getting natural sunlight in the morning, and avoiding heavy meals late at night can make a huge difference. Paying attention to your sleep today can significantly impact your health and energy levels in the future. Sign 5. Appetite and eating habits. As you age, your eating habits and appetite can serve as powerful indicators of how long you might live. Maintaining a healthy appetite and a well-balanced diet is essential for keeping your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels high. A sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits, however, can be a red flag, signaling underlying health issues and potentially accelerating aging. Let's look at two women, Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats a variety of fresh whole foods, and maintains a steady weight. She looks forward to preparing her own meals and feels energized throughout the day. Susan, on the other hand, has noticed a decline in her appetite. She often skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. While she may chalk it up to aging, Susan's declining appetite is a warning sign that her body might not be absorbing nutrients properly. This could weaken her muscles, slow down her metabolism, and even affect her immune system, leaving her more vulnerable to illness. A decrease in appetite in older adults can be linked to a range of health concerns, such as digestive issues, hormonal changes, or even early signs of cognitive decline. When you're not eating enough, your body starts breaking down muscle, leading to frailty and an increased risk of falls and illness. If you've noticed changes in your eating habits, whether it's feeling full too quickly, a lack of interest in food, or unexpected weight loss, take action. Eating well after 70 isn't just about staying full, it's about providing your body with the nutrients it needs to function properly. Focus on nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, and don't ignore a shrinking appetite. It might be your body's way of telling you that something needs attention. The way you eat today can have a profound effect on how strong and independent you'll be in the years to come. Sign 6. Handling stress. How you handle stress in your 70s can say a lot about how long and how well you'll live. Chronic stress doesn't just affect your mood, it weakens your immune system, raises your risk of heart disease, and accelerates the aging process. On the other hand, people who can manage stress effectively tend to stay healthier, more active, and mentally sharp well into their later years. Take John and Richard, both 76 years old. John faces challenges just like anyone: unexpected expenses, health scares, and family issues. But he's learned to handle these stressors with a calm, steady approach. He practices deep breathing, stays socially engaged, and doesn't dwell on problems for too long. Richard, however, often finds himself overwhelmed by stress. He constantly worries about things outside of his control, gets frustrated by small issues, and struggles with negative thought patterns. Over time, this constant stress takes a toll on his body. His blood pressure rises, his sleep quality suffers, and his energy levels drop. Chronic stress triggers inflammation in the body, which has been linked to nearly every major age-related disease, from Alzheimer's to heart conditions. If you often feel tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Learning how to manage stress effectively is one of the most powerful ways to add years to your life. Whether through mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or even laughter, finding healthy outlets for stress can make a significant difference in your health and longevity. When challenges arise, ask yourself, do you adapt and move forward, or do you hold on to stress and let it control you? Your ability to stay calm and focused in the face of adversity isn't just good for your mind, it's a key factor in how long and how well you'll live. Sign 7. Social connections. One of the most significant predictors of how long you'll live after 70 is the strength of your social connections. It's not just about having a few friends or family members around, it's about staying engaged with others in meaningful ways. Studies consistently show that people with strong social ties tend to live longer, healthier lives. On the flip side, loneliness has been linked to higher risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early mortality. Consider two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor maintains an active social life. She stays in touch with old friends, participates in a local book club, and enjoys spending time with her family. She looks forward to her conversations, laughs often, and feels a sense of connection to the people around her. Barbara, on the other hand, spends most of her time alone. She's lost touch with many of her friends over the years and rarely reaches out to her family. As the months pass, she begins to feel more isolated, her mood declines, and her overall health starts to suffer. Human connection isn't just about providing emotional support, it plays a direct role in physical health. When you engage socially, your brain stays active, your stress levels drop, and your body releases chemicals that promote overall well-being. The benefits of maintaining strong relationships aren't just about having someone to talk to, they contribute to lower blood pressure, reduced inflammation, and better heart health. On the other hand, social isolation has been shown to increase the risk of chronic illness and accelerate aging. If you found yourself withdrawing from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or spending more time alone than you used to, it's time to make a change. Reconnect with old friends, join a group with shared interests, or make it a habit to have meaningful conversations with family members. You don't need to be surrounded by people all the time, but making small efforts to stay socially engaged can significantly improve both your mental and physical health. The relationships you nurture today won't just bring you joy, they'll help ensure that you stay healthier and live longer in the years to come. Now that you've learned about the 7 signs that predict how long you might live after 70, it's time to reflect on your own life. Are you moving through your later years with strength, confidence, and vitality, or have you noticed subtle changes that might be warning signs of things to come? The good news is that these signs, walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress management, and social connections, are all things you can improve even if they're not where you want them to be right now. You don't have to wait for a doctor's diagnosis or a major health scare to make changes. The small choices you make today, whether it's taking more walks, improving your sleep, strengthening your grip, managing your stress, or staying socially connected, can have a huge impact on your future. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment to start. It's about taking action now to ensure that you live not only longer but also with better quality of life. Your future isn't set in stone. Each of these signs is a tool you can use to check in with yourself and make adjustments where needed. If you recognize areas where you need to improve, don't hesitate to start making changes today. Whether it's improving your diet, prioritizing your mental health, or staying more active, the path to a longer, healthier life begins with the choices you make now. Remember, longevity isn't just about the number of years you have left. It's about the richness and quality of life in those years. So take charge of your health, embrace these simple but powerful changes, and set yourself up for the best future possible. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, don't wait another moment to take action. Start implementing these changes today to ensure a healthier, longer life. Share your thoughts and let us know which of these signs you're going to focus on first. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more valuable insights like this. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video that could help you live your best life. Your health and longevity are in your hands. Let's make the most of every year ahead.